Welcome back to this lecture. Now in this lecture, we're going to prepare the second chart for the OCF visualization. To select entire data like this and go to insert, again 2D, clustered column like this. Let's bring it down here, increase the size, select data. Now we need to remove sales, collection, payments, and bottom line. Click OK. Now here first thing we notice is that this series name, that is series label, is overlapping over the performance. So to fix that, select this series axis like this and go to axis options, go to labels and choose low like this, so it won't overlap against negative values. And here again you can see that we have max cash flow and min cash flow series, and we need to overlap it. So make it 100% like this. So this is the highest OCF, this is the lowest. The highest OCF, let's select the correct series, ensure that it is selected max OCF point. So, or you can select max OCF like this and go to fill, solid fill, and our usual color. Similarly select mean OCF, entire series, solid fill, and this color. Right now, before we go ahead, let's select the regular field, that is OCF series. Go to format and make sure the series is OCF. Go to fill, solid fill, and let's choose a blue color again like this. And now since this particular OCF, that is usual OCF, I'm not talking about the series of highest and lowest, that is max and mean. If this usual OCF is negative, we want to show in a different color. So here if you see, this is negative, but now it is the lowest OCF in entire year. That's why the mean OCF series color is applied, that is overriding the regular OCF series. So this particular color is hidden behind this particular color. But in case we had a different color, for example here we have around -5 or 6, you can say, to be precise, -6 as the negative OCF performance, which is the lowest OCF in entire year. That's why it is covering with the mean OCF series, the color itself. But suppose we had a -1 or -3, which is not the lowest, we want to see that in a different color. So to achieve that, you need to select this particular option in the format data series while selecting the OCF series. And this particular option might not be available in earlier version of Excel. So if you're using Excel 2007 or Excel 2010, I'm not sure whether this option is there, but I'm using Office 365 version of Excel. So I have this option, and here if this value is negative, we can choose some color like this, red. Okay. Now here, why we're not seeing this red color? The reason is that because we have this series overlapping that usual series. So if I select this series like this and I press delete for time being, you can see it's a red color because we have given that color. If this particular series OCF is negative, we want red color. But since we have this, again, one more KPI that is showing the minimum OCF, that is a different color that was overlapping that. So if I do Control Z, this is the color. So now let's do the cleaning of the chart. We don't need chart title, we don't need this values, and here we need to do some alignment, and let's make this chart transparent by removing shape, outline, and the background color. We don't need vertical axis. For this, let's go to home, Lato, bold, and black. And now let's do the alignment of this series. And let's increase the width. You can always choose Control Shift and use the arrow keys to increase the width, that is right arrow, left arrow, like this. And if you want to be more precise, you need to hold Control and click again on the chart. Now this time it would be more precise. So if you hold Control and use the right arrow and left arrow, it will have more precision. So here you can see We are okay, and now select the down arrow key on the keyboard. So now this is perfectly aligned, and let's reduce the height and let's add the data labels. Again, let's bring this chart up, and now in this case as well we don't need this axis, so go to axis options like this, go to labels and none. Now we got some space, so we can bring this chart closer. Okay. Now we can select both charts like this by holding Control, go to Shape Format and go to Group and group them together. Now as you can see, they are working together as part of the same shape. Now it's time to give the chart title: Sales versus Collection versus Payments and OCF. Okay, you can type monthly like this. Reduce the font size. Our third chart is also ready, showing collection, payments against sales and also the OCF performance in the same visual. So this is a fantastic and very beautiful presentation of your KPIs. So now the only chart left is the donut chart, which is simple to prepare. We will do that in the next lecture. So before we go ahead, let's fix the problem of negative bars. Same like in this case, we have chosen a different color. If this particular series goes to negative, the value goes to negative. So that we need to do for our two visualization and each individual chart. So let's start here. So for this, go to Format Data Series, but sales won't be negative, so that won't be the case, and also gross profit won't be negative, so we can ignore that. But for net profit, it can be negative. So go to that series and select this entire series, that is net profit. So go to Format and ensure the series is net profit percentage. Go to Format Data Series, Fill, and for option of if negative, let's choose this red color like this. Okay. Similarly, in this section of the visualization, you need to select this third chart and ensure that series NP percentage is selected, and go to Format, Selection, and go to Fill and Solid Fill. And if the value is negative, so positive we have gray color, but if it is negative we want bright red like this. Okay. So that's it for this particular lecture, and in next lecture we're going to prepare the donut chart, which will be the final visualization of our dashboard. So I'll see you in the next lecture. If you have any questions, if you need any clarification, please let me know in the Q&A section below. Thank you so much for watching.